Hello students. So today we are going to start the new chapter of our syllabus, that is data visualization using PyPlot. So students, all of you know that images or visuals are the most powerful form of communication. Okay, we mostly use them to understand a situation better. So that's why now we are going to discuss this chapter, that is data visualization using PyPlot. Anything that we see in the form of graphical representation that remains in our mind for a longer period of time, or it helps us to understand the things clearly in quickly manner. Okay, so data visualization is graphical or visual representation of information and data using visual elements like charts, graphs, maps, etc. So in case of Python, the data visualization can be done by using a package, and name of the package is matplotlib. So it will be helpful to plot two-dimensional graph. Okay, and PyPlot is the name of module under the package matplotlib. So before plotting our 2D plot, we must import this module in our Python code. So here we are having different types of plot. See, you must have seen these types of plot earlier also. For example, this one is known as bar chart. Okay, this is your pie chart. All these charts are familiar to all of you. So we are going to discuss some of these charts in this particular chapter. And all of you know that what is the significance of graphs. Significance is what, bete? The significance is these are the most powerful form of our communication. Okay, so when we are talking about data visualization, then data visualization means what? It basically refers the graphical or visual representation of information or data using any means like charts, graphs, maps, etc. Okay, so what are the types of visualizations? Types of visualizations that we are going to discuss in this particular chapter. Some are line chart. You may call it chart or you may call it as plot. So we are going to discuss here line chart, then scatter chart, histogram, box plot, pie chart. I don't think this one is in your syllabus. So these are some types of data visualization that can be done using Python. But there are some also visualization rules. I told you we are having one package matplotlib, and under that package we are having one module pyplot that must be imported before plotting our chart or graph. So the first thing is we have to import this pyplot module, and since this pyplot belongs to this particular package, you have to write it like this: matplotlib.pyplot. And you may give an alias name also that we were doing earlier. Then we have to choose appropriate plot type. Appropriate plot type means we are having line plot, we are having scatter plot, we are having histogram. So as per our requirement, you have to choose that which plot you want to draw. Then labeling is very important because without labeling it will be not a useful plot for others. Okay, so proper labeling should be there so that it will be understood that x-axis symbolize what, y-axis symbolizes what, and for what purpose we are plotting our graph. So for all these things labels should be must. Then same, add title to plot means a proper title should be given to the plot so that it will be known to the user that for what purpose this plot has been made. Similarly, add labels to different categories. All the categories must be labeled. Okay, so there are some nomenclature that can be used during programming, and some of the common nomenclature are, let me tell you. So here one chart is there. Here it is written that the purple or blue color means it is for Sachin, and this green color is for Rahul. So these small box which represents the different colors stands for what is known as legend. Okay, here we are having title of our graph, so this is known as title. So whatever thing you want to give for the x-axis is known as x label. Similarly, here we are having player as x-axis label, so it will be x label, and here we have given a label y label scores. Okay, so this will be labeled by y label. So some of the common things are these one, and later on I will tell you some more things. Okay, so let us discuss the first type of chart, that is line plot or line chart. This is the simplest one, bete. So it displays information as a series of data points or markers connected by straight lines. What we will have in case of line chart, bete? In line chart we will have series of data. Okay, and in x-axis and y-axis the one point will be there, and all the adjacent points will be connected by a straight line. And to draw a line chart we are having the function which is known as plot function. So plot function basically it uses between two arguments. First one is x-axis and second one is y-axis. Okay, and apart from that show function is used to display the chart. If you won't use show function, then your chart will not be displayed. So bete, to draw line chart, the function which will be used is the plot function. Okay, and the plot function will use two arguments. Two arguments are the x-axis arguments and y-axis arguments. For example, here we are having, in order to draw a line plot, following steps must be followed. What are those steps, bete? First, the module must be imported. What is the name of the module, bete? Importing matplotlib dot we have to write pyplot. Okay, then we have to use the plot function because we are going to draw the line chart, and for line chart we are having the plot function, and here these two arguments are compulsory, bete. Okay, I will tell you about the other arguments. Here x label will give you a name to your x-axis, and y label function will give you a name to your y-axis, and then title function will give you a title to the whole chart, and then show function will display you the chart. Okay, so let us discuss first this much using our Python code. Now see, bete, here we are having two different values, 123 for x-axis and 574 for y-axis. I told you that using plot function we have to pass two arguments, one for x-axis, another one for y-axis. Okay, so what will happen, bete? It will give you a line chart like this. The simplest line chart is like this. Here what it is doing, bete, for the x-axis 1, the value at y-axis will be what? 5. Now see, for x-axis 1 the value of y-axis is 5, so here one marker will be there. Similarly for the next point one marker will be there, and for the third one marker will be there, and all the marker will be connected by a straight line. This is the concept of what? Line chart. So this one is the simplest line chart, but other things we can also change in our line chart. And what are those other things, bete? If you want to change the line color, if you want to change the line style, then these things are also possible. Then how to do that, bete? If you want to change the color, you may use the short name for the colors. For example, B is for blue, C is for cyan, G is for green, K is for black, or you may write the full color name. So this will change the line color of your line chart. And also some styles are also given, bete. And what are those styles? Suppose you want solid line, then this is the default one, because here you just see I have not specified any types of line, so by default the line chart will be in the form of solid line. If you want to change the style, then you have to specify that line style is equal to this one, or line style should be this one, or line style should be this one. So let me explain you these things using giving example. Okay, now beta, we will discuss how to draw multiple line chart in the single view. Here, if you want to draw multiple line chart, beta, number of multiple views are possible in a single graph. So here we have written how many plots function. We have written 2 plot functions. So how many line chart will be there? There will be 2 line charts. So here x-axis this one, y-axis this one, and I have given here label equal to first line. See carefully beta. Again I am giving this one x-axis, this one y-axis, and label is equal to second line. Okay, so just I have given name to the x-axis, name to the y-axis, and title of my graph is sample graph. Now see, and I have called the function legend function. Now when you will call the function legend function, it will tell you that this blue one is for our first line and this orange one is for our second line. So for this purpose the legend function is used. Now here beta, you just see in the x-axis, the whatever name you will give under x label, it will be displayed. In y-axis, whatever name you will give in y label, it will be displayed. Using title function, we have given the name of our graph as sample graph, and this is drawn using legend. Now you can see that in the single view we are having multiple line charts. What if you want multiple views in a single chart beta? That is also possible. Now see, if you want to give multiple views in a single line chart, then we have to write like this. We have to divide our single plot in the form of subplot. So in the same thing we have done beta, the only thing difference is here we are using subplot. Okay, so in our subplot we want how many number of rows? We want 2 number of rows. Column should be only 1, because now let us see this one. We are having 2 number of rows. In the first row we are having 1 graph, in the second row we are having another graph. Column is only 1. Okay, so this subplot means first one is number of rows, second one is number of columns, and third one is the graph serial number. Okay, so total we want 2 number of rows, then here number of columns will remain 1, and graph number first one. So this is the first plot we want to draw, the title for the first plot. And the second plot, here what we will have beta, 2 number of rows we are having, 1 number of column we are having, and here the second graph we want to plot. So when you will execute this, you will have this type of result. But you can see that beta, here some overlapping is going on. It means that we want some space, we want some horizontal space in between these 2 subplots. So yes, we can do this also using this adjust function, and adjust function is having one attribute h space which will provide horizontal space. So now you can see that there is no overlapping since we have given sufficient space in between the 2 subplots. Now see, here I have changed the line style, and here I have changed the line color. If you will not give any color beta, the color will be chosen automatically by the Python. But if you want to change the default color, in that case you have to specify the color. For example, here I have written only M, and M stands for magenta. So just see here, the color of my line has been changed from the default color to magenta color. And here line style I have chosen as dashed, so the line style has become dashed. Okay, here also I have given G, and G for green, so the line color has been changed to green. And if you want to give any other line style, then you may use the attribute line style, and then you have to give any specified line style. Okay, then you will have accordingly your result. So these were all about beta line chart. The simplest chart that we can do is the line chart or line plot. So I hope you have understood this much. Thank you beta.